back, and we're gonna be playing some Diamond Dynasty today. I need to go to missions. I guess I can redeem this. Okay, I guess we're gonna grind with Jim. Michael Wako, yeah. Oh. Okay, I had to bring Jim Palmer in. I guess we gotta go to the collect mission, so we gotta start grinding all of these. Yeah, grind the Orioles, Red Sox, Yankees, Rays. We gotta get all these done. I'm gonna try to get every set done pretty soon. So we're gonna try to finish a bunch of these up. So I guess here we start grinding. I guess we're gonna grind for 100% completion on the collect. So it's gonna be a little bit, guys. So here we go, I guess. What do I get for this? Matt Kemp. And I get a Yogi Berra, okay. Be playing some, I guess, if I want to try to get my, if I want to try to get, I'm just going to go unranked for now. Just trying to grind those stubs up. I guess I'll go Texas Rangers for now. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anybody gonna be playing unranked. So I guess we're gonna have to play ranked. Actually, we could just grind. I'm just gonna grind single player. I'm just gonna split conquest, I guess.
During the Steel fans' phase.
We're gonna try to steal fans from the Rockies, because they're the ones you're gonna try to attack. Because they're gonna be the ones that we're gonna try to attack. Actually, this will help with some missions too if I take the Rocky stronghold and stuff. I have John Lackey. They got Nolan Arenado, Charlie Blackman. Trevor Story might be a good player to get for this end. Yes.
Nothing but blue skies above as you get a look there at Coors Field in downtown Denver. It'll be Conquest baseball action. Number 31 is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Oh, it doesn't register. Come on.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. From the stretch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here we go.
Here's Michael Brantley. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
There's that classic 0-2 changeup. That is such a tough pitch to lay off. Nice job of hitting right there. Look, the reason it's tough because the fastball looks just like the changeup coming out of the hand. You got to honor the fastball, and then he pulls the string on you. Nice take.
Here's the 1-2. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
One team.
Yes, we're. Okay, it is on air. Okay.
Inning, this one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Standing in now, Justin Bohr, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. LeMahieu's got it, and he's set down, one away.
That's all right.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And he misses 2-1. One out and a runner on third. A called strike over the outside corner.
That's dirty right there. I wouldn't be able to hit that if I tried.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Here comes the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit hard towards center.
Come on, drop. Yeah.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And the throw in gets away from him.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning, and your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
No, he's not going to, because it's only a 3-inning game. You give up that many runs now, then you're done.
Here's Addison Russell, as he'll take a called strike here on the borderline pitch at strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
I don't know, dude. But oh well.
0-1 pitch on its
doing
way.
This for a couple days.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Blackman is under it, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Anaheim is out in front here, 3-0. John Lackey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Another 0-2 coming. Grounded down the third baseline.
Come on, give me a
this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
See if I can get him chase the high stuff.
The next 0-2. And the fastball just a bit high.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Oh, come
on. Again, he sends it out of play.
Dude, I can't get this guy out. This will not go down.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's
right side.
Or that's an out anyway.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
1 out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Blackman.
No, he just barely missed, so I mean, you didn't get much.
Throw over to first by Lackey. Runner back standing. Here's Charlie Blackman now. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I know once he gets close
Mark
to
Reynolds.
Mark Reynolds.
We'll get Palmer warming up, Trevor Rosenthal.
Lackey comes set. First pitch on its way. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Into the box now, Buck Chu. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Buck Chu.
Starts him out with the slider for a strike.
Okay.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring in Brandon Phillips. Give him, or who has a lot of power. Yeah,
Kyle Schwarber will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Kyle Schwarber.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
I didn't pitch to take, but someone had to bring in whatever his name is, Jim.
0-1, here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 out.
Tag.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. I'm looking out there at right field at Carlos Gonzalez, or better known as Cargo. Hey, he can do everything for you on the diamond. He hits with power, high average, but on the defensive side, left-handed, he can go in the corner, make the plays, and still has a very strong arm. Nice player.
Here's Javier Baez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI.
Wow.
And
Is they got anybody in the bullpen? Opponent's bullpen? They got one. They're gonna have Lyles. Okay. He's got a fastball, 2-seam, slider, curveball, changeup. He got 5 pitches. I don't know how much he's gonna be able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
Nah, that's too risky.
Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered, and I think he's just run into
Yep,
a
there he
wall
comes.
under the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
Jordan Lyles answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the...
All right. I'm in Jim Palmer because I need to get strikeouts.
Jim Palmer, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the shortstop,
Trevor Story is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Digging in now, Ryan Hennigan. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 2-0.
No strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Baez ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Aces are out on top, 4-0. Ready for another chance? Jake Lamb. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
The batter, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Digging in to try it again. Addison Russell.
What's up? You hear
0
me?
for 1 for him here in this one.
I assume you're not that late. I think we only started streaming. Well, we started streaming 24 minutes ago, so not that late.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Come on, get out now.
And Gonzalez will put this one away for round number 2.
Javier Baez is
Trying
going
to pick things up where we left off.
2 for 1.
Chu.
Or not 2 for 1. 2 for 2 right now. Yeah, 3
Now a
inning
little
game,
pop
so.
up off toward the first base side. Reynolds He's got it, and the side is retired. Gerardo Parra.
Okay, here we go.
Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Hit out towards second. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Strike all day.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Didn't it bounce? No?
Now batting, right fielder.
I meant to throw it to second.
Raimel Tapia, a base hit in
Because I
his
may have
first
been able
trip.
to get him out.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The center fielder, number 19.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time
Too
up.
much of a threat.
And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now with 2 away.
I have to face Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
I can
2
strike
on,
him out.
2 out for him here in the third.
Nolan
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I don't even care if he hits a homer off of me.
Fouled off
Because
into
I've
the
got
seats
4
behind
insurance
first.
runs.
The 0-2 delivery.
Whoops. Didn't see
Fastball
that.
misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Oh, come
Ball
on.
3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count
Throw
with
down
2
low.
outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this one's tapped
Come
foul at home
on.
plate.
1 pitch away. Give me that
He's
strikeout.
set. Here's the 3-2.
Strike.
And a
Come
good
on,
battle
Arenado.
continues as this ball's
Give up.
chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2.
Come on.
This is flared right back over the mound. On to first, and that's your ball
Great.
game.
Second baseman, you almost
Well, a
balled
win's
it.
a win.
but
Not
you
the
didn't.
most triumphant victory of all time, but at least they did earn themselves some more fans, and sometimes that can go a long way.
What?
4-0 the score this afternoon. Number 31 was unable to work out of the
Like a fastball.
second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that'll just about do it
Look
for
at
us
that.
this afternoon.
Michael
Thanks
Brantley
to
had
Harold
3
Reynolds and
RBIs.
Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of
Exit
MLB
post
The Show.
game, yes.
To find-
Okay. Give him the gold glove.
During the reinforce phase, press X on any of your territories that you want to reinforce with new fans. Keep in mind the number of... During the move fans phase, you have the option to move fans once per turn. If you wish to move fans, press X.
Attack. Do I want to attack? Yeah, I'm gonna move up here. Steel fans. Well, I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a live stream because I want to get some live streams done for the channel, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, see you guys next time.